I'm Matt. When you use a quote in an academic paper or anywhere in your writing, you are using another creator's work to support your own in some way. This is great. However, you must let the reader know that the words you are quoting are from another work that is not your own. In MLA, this is done in the text with a narrative or parenthetical citation, and a full reference in the works cited page. A parenthetical citation is used when the author is not named in the sentence. Instead, the author's name is placed in parentheses after the sentence, along with the page number of the cited text where the quote appears. In this example, King's name is not included in the sentence itself, so his name is in parentheses after the sentence, with 11 for the page number where the quote can be found in the original text. Think of the parenthetical citation as a kind of name tag that leads the reader to the correct reference in the works cited page. For every source that is cited using an in-text citation, there is a corresponding full reference. This allows readers to track down the original source if they want to follow your research. The full reference is on the works cited page and will generally include the author's first and last name, the title of the article in quotation marks, the title of the journal in italics, the volume and issue number, the date the journal was published, and the URL where the article was found, if it's an online article. When a source has two authors, place both authors' last name in the body of your work. The last names do not need to be listed in alphabetical order. Instead, follow the same order as shown on the source. In a parenthetical citation, separate the last two names with the word "and." After both authors' names, add a space and the page number the original quote or information is found on. Some works are written by 3 or more authors. However, if you tried to include all of these names in your citations, it would be too distracting to the reader. In the parenthetical citation, instead of including all last names, only include the last name of the first individual shown on the source, followed by the Latin phrase "et al." Add the page number after "et al." Many digital images, films and videos, encyclopedia articles, dictionary entries, web pages, and more do not have author names listed. If the source you're attempting to cite does not have an author's name listed, use the title in the parenthetical citation instead. If the full reference has the title within quotation marks, include these quotation marks in the in-text citation. If the title is written in italics in the full reference, use italics in the in-text citation as well. This first example is from a poem titled "The Last Time." The poem's author is unknown. The second example is from the movie The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill But Came Down a Mountain. Notice the shortened title. This allows the reader to spend more time focusing on the content of your project rather than the sources. If you choose to shorten the title, make sure the first word in the full citation is also the first word used in the parenthetical citation. The abbreviated title should begin with the word by which the title is alphabetized. Omit any articles that start a title like a, an, and the. Numerous government publications, research reports, and brochures state the name of the organization as the author responsible for publishing it. When the author is a corporate entity or organization, this information is included in the parenthetical citation. If the full name of the organization or governmental agency is lengthy, you can abbreviate some words, as long as they are considered common abbreviations. Here's a list of words that can be abbreviated in parentheses. Consider this example of a shortened corporate author name. Notice how government is abbreviated. If you're using information from an edited book or an anthology, include the chapter author's name in your parenthetical reference. Do not use the names of the editors. Since the full reference begins with the author of the individual chapter or section, that same information is what should be included in any parenthetical references. When a source has no page numbers, as is often the case with long web page articles or ebooks, do not include any page number information in the body of the project. Do not estimate or invent your own page numbering system for the source. If you use an author's work in one section of your project, and the next piece of information included is by the same author, then you don't need to share that both items are from the same author. Instead, you can include the last name of the author in the first use, and in the second usage, only use the page number. Here's an example of how to cite the same source multiple times. The reader can assume that the information in the second quote is from the same article as the first quote. If, in between the two quotes, a different source is included, Tong and Moran's names would need to be added again in the last quote's citation. That's the long and short of how you cite parenthetical citations in MLA. It's a lot to remember, so here's a chart that you can use as a quick reference on your citations. If you still need help, be sure to check back at ezbib.com for more information. You can also make your life easier with the EasyBib citation generator.